Welcome, everybody, to round number 9 at the Austrian Grand Prix here on F1 2000 AMS2 career mode using the Rewind GP app, an app you can find on the downloads page for AMS2 on Overtake website, on the Overtake website. Highly recommended. And here we are. This is the standings after a poor Canadian Grand Prix where we just couldn't do what the AI could and get the power down out of the hairpin, out of the chicanes. I don't know. So go and give it a watch. We blasted. We ran in the points, but we spun and got to and hit the wall basically with 3 laps to go. And that was the end of our race. 3 laps, 5 laps, something like that towards the end. But go and give it a watch for the last round. What does that do for the championship? Well, Häkkinen won that last one. Now the gap is 12 points. So Schumacher's lead has been slowly being chiseled away at. Coulthard in third, Barrichello, Villeneuve and Frentzen are our 2 main rivals. Truly did score for Jordan in the last race, which means Jordan are now 5 points ahead of us. BAR 10 points ahead of us. And McLaren are 3 points ahead of Ferrari now. That has changed since the last race. So here at the Austrian Grand Prix, it's going to be 36 laps. This is how qualifying went for the Austrian Grand Prix. We qualified in the front row, just a 10th behind Schumacher. And Häkkinen is behind us with Barrichello, Coulthard, Frentzen and Villeneuve there. Truly, Wurtz and our teammate down in 10th. So same people up there as usual for this season, but we're in the front row and let's see what we can do in this race. Like I said, 36 laps. Let's see if we can, just finish the race, get some points. Feeling a bit downhearted after the last one. Not sure what else, we can do. No confidence in the car at the moment. When it's light like this, it's great. When it's heavy, it's a bit different. So sit back, enjoy. As always, you'll see the good, the bad, the ugly, the passes, the crashes, the spins, anything like that. You'll see the lot. So sit back and I will see you after the race.
Go! lap pace. Schumacher. Okay, Red, you're reeling. Schumacher in. The gap is now 1.0. To P4 behind is now 1.3 seconds. The next car is Häkkinen. Fastest lap for Schumacher, 1:10.10. The gap to P2 ahead is now 1.4 seconds. Schumacher. Fastest lap for Häkkinen, 109.88. Schumacher is leading the race. That's a new fastest lap for Schumacher, 109.84. You've got about 4 laps of fuel left. That lap was at 111.24. The gap to Frentzen behind is now 1.8 seconds. gap to 1.0. Fastest lap for Schumacher, 109.76. We estimate 3 laps of fuel left. That last lap was at 111.10. Schumacher. Fastest lap for Häkkinen, 109.76. 2 laps of fuel remaining. That's your best lap in this session. Fastest lap for Schumacher, 109.64. Pit window is open. The gap to P4 behind is increasing. It's now 1.5 seconds. We think you'll be out of fuel on the next lap. The guy behind has just done a 110.02. The driver in front of us is Häkkinen. Häkkinen is now in the lead. Box this lap, please, Red. Remaining. Watch your speed limit in the pits. Schumacher is now leading. All done, go. Exit's clear, don't cross the white line. Let's get some heat into these brakes. next car is in it. Häkkinen is now in the lead. P11, that's half distance. Fuel is tight. Maybe lift and coast. Your brakes are hot. Gap to Lacey behind is now 1.8 seconds. Schumacher is now leading. Fastest lap for Schumacher, 109.42. Make him do all the work, focus on your exits. Schumacher is pitting. Front is Barrichello. Okay, Red, the next car is Frentzen. into 110.32. Barrichello. Car is Frentzen. Is now leading. Schumacher is leading the race. Nicely done. Slow in, fast out. Keep the inside line covered. You've got half your fuel left. Nice one, Red. This is terrific. Exactly what we came here for. P4. Häkkinen is leading the race. on its last legs, mate. Try and give us some breathing space.
Sometimes when you create a series or you want to do something entertaining, it's just not your luck, you know? Second engine failure of the season. I don't know if that was a setup or the way I was driving or just luck, but that was, comfortable for challenging. We probably would have taken, Heinz Harold and ended up on the podium, but we lose out. Mika Häkkinen wins, closes the gap even more to Michael Schumacher. Frentzen came to third, Fisichella, Villeneuve, and David Coulthard was the last point. Our teammate finished in ninth. You can probably tell by my voice, I am pretty fed up with this class of car, with everything, because I felt we drove really well there. And that means that we fall even further back from Villeneuve and Frentzen. And now Fisichella has points as well. Benetton have points. They're 2 points behind us. Schumacher's lead has been cut to 8. David Coulthard hanging about. Rubens Barrichello didn't score. Villeneuve, Frentzen have pulled away from me. McLaren have an 8-point lead in the Constructors' Championship. They are flying along there. BAR and Jordan again pull away from us, and we are locked in 5th place at the moment. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. You can, that's just sim racing, and can you imagine being a real driver and having reliabilities or seasons like this where you're going to be up there, but it's one thing or something else at the moment. But I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching. Next one is the German Grand Prix at the old style Hockenheim with the long straights. Looking forward to that. I think we'll see. That'll be around number 10. We're getting towards the end of the season. But thank you for sticking around and watching this one. Not the ending that we wanted, with 4 laps to go or something like that. But 5 laps to go. But that's it's unfortunately racing. But again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.